Hi, my name is Sam Robertson, and today I'm presenting the paper Modeling Assumptions Clash with the Real World, Transparency, Equity, and Community Challenges for Student Assignment Algorithms, which I wrote with co-authors Tonya Nguyen and Niloufar Salehi. Many public school districts use matching algorithms to assign students to schools. These algorithms have promising theoretical properties, but districts have encountered challenges in practice. In this study, we explore why San Francisco Unified School District's algorithm has not supported their goals of transparency, equity, and community. We do this by comparing theoretical modeling assumptions to families' goals and constraints in the real world. In this analysis, we took a value-sensitive approach and combined policy analysis, 13 interviews with parents, and quantitative analysis of kindergarten application data. In this talk, I will start with a very quick overview of how these systems work. Then I will summarize the challenges we found with respect to two of the district's goals, transparency and equity. I will do this by briefly explaining the theoretical properties that made the algorithm seem like a promising solution, and then contrast these to what happened in the real world. You can check out our paper to read more about the district's other goals, promoting quality schools and a sense of community. I will end the talk by outlining the implications of our work for the design of student assignment algorithms and high-stakes algorithmic systems more broadly. In districts with school choice programs, students have to apply to the schools that they're interested in. Usually, demand for schools is unevenly distributed, and not every student can attend their first choice school because of capacity constraints. Student assignment algorithms give school districts an efficient way of determining how to assign students to schools. These algorithms ask families to submit a ranked list of schools they would like to attend. Schools can also define priority categories for certain students, for example, siblings of current students. Researchers in the field of mechanism design have developed algorithms that find a good matching between students and schools, accounting for both sides' preferences. But what is a good matching? In the next part of the talk, I'll walk through some of the properties of these algorithms that make them an attractive solution to the student assignment problem, and how these properties have been challenged by real-world conditions. The district's first goal was to ensure that their assignment system was transparent and easy to use. Matching algorithms are often considered simple and transparent because they follow a clearly defined and explicit procedure. Plus, they are provably strategy-proof, meaning parents do not benefit from manipulating their preferences to try to improve their outcome. However, parents still found the system difficult to understand, and some believed that parents with privilege could game the system to their advantage. Further, the main information that they needed was information about the schools, not information about the algorithm, and they found it difficult to find and navigate relevant school information. The second key goal for the school district was to promote racially and socioeconomically integrated schools and to promote equitable access to high-quality education. The district hoped that the system would promote diversity and equity because it allowed all students to apply to any school in the district. Further, the district specified that the algorithm gives students living in areas of the city with underperforming schools priority access to their schools of choice. However, less than a decade after the system was introduced, diversity in schools had actually decreased, and some schools were less diverse than the neighborhoods they were in. We found that part of the reason for this is that preferences remain segregated across the city, for example, because of transportation costs to schools further from home. The algorithm is optimized to satisfy preferences, so it's unable to create diverse assignments if the applicant pool at each school is not diverse. Based on our findings, we present recommendations for student assignment algorithms, which can be also relevant to other high-stakes algorithmic systems. For example, one problem in San Francisco is that the algorithm is optimized to satisfy students' preferences, but this objective doesn't align with distributive goals like classroom diversity. This suggests that there is a need to realign algorithmic objectives with community goals in mind. Another problem is that families have to do a lot of work to figure out how to express their needs and goals in the form of a ranked list of schools. One path forward could be to reconsider how families express their preferences to the district. This opens opportunities not only to make the process easier for families, but for the district to reduce the emphasis on individual outcomes and encourage community members to think about distributive outcomes like integration. If you'd like to learn more about this work, we hope you'll read the paper or come to one of our Q&A sessions. Thank you.